Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stationery video. If you are new to the channel, my name is Erick Gama and I am a stationery and fountain pen enthusiast. I share all things inks, fountain pens, notebooks, papers, all types of stationery, as well as some exclusives from my shop, Amarillo Stationery, and then some other things here as well. So today we're actually showing a new pen to me that just came like a few weeks ago, and this is a collaboration with Franklin-Christoph and BUNGUBOX. And I had been eyeing this pen, but I didn't purchase it just because I don't know, maybe the price wasn't speaking to me. But like a few weeks ago, they did a 20% off, and I was like, well, I can't pass that up. So I purchased this along with an ink. Now, I was just doing some research a few minutes ago, and I realized I didn't get the recommended ink, which is okay. I think I still got something along with the theme, the colors of the pen, so it's gonna work out all right. But I wish I would have done the recommended ink. It wasn't sold as a bundle, so I didn't realize it. But you know, now I know. So I bought these direct from BunguBox, and one thing that was very helpful was that the buying process was the same as anything else. And since I had a direct link to the pen, I didn't have to look around too much because my cell phone browser wasn't translating the page, unfortunately. Which again, it was alright because it was a direct link, and all I did was select the nib size and check out basically. And even if I had to look because I was looking for ink, it's not overwhelmingly full of product that you got lost in the website. So I easily found the ink and I grabbed it, added to the cart, and checked out. It was shipped through DHL, so I got it like within a week. I already had my items from Japan, so that was pretty awesome. And overall, I think I was looking at my credit card statements just to see like how much it was, because I don't remember how much was for the shipping. And it looks like I paid $250 total for the pen and the ink and the shipping. Because I think the shipping was at least, I don't know, like a few. It wasn't. I just don't remember, and I couldn't find, unfortunately, the receipt from when I purchased it. I don't know if I just archived it and I can't find it in my emails, but at least I have that information that overall it was $250 to buy both products. And what I'm seeing now is that there is a little jar, which is great because we'll talk about that in a minute. So let me just unbox these items really quick so we can get going. This is cool. They have a little BUNGUBOX tape. Okay, and let's unbox the pen. Yes, silicone grease. And then the pen. Oh yes, you know what? Oh, now I feel like I did a disservice to myself by not getting the corresponding ink, because it is actually also that name. I was looking online and it's got that Mikan uh, name on there. Um, but it is what it is. Maybe if I see something else, I may get the ink, and then maybe I'll get some other inks from there because to make the shipping worthwhile. But let's first unbox the ink because that's easier. Oh, they have a very tailored box. It's just this is designed for them. This is the Bungu box, and let me see. Do I? It's got a little perforation here. Let's see. There's a little dent here. Like this isn't perforated, so I'm assuming you punch it here and you pull it up. Uh, so let's do that because there's all these three sides are pre-perforated, except this one has like a dent. Ooh, I'm hoping that's how it works. Yes, beautiful. That's awesome. Look at that. That's super cool. And the name of the ink that I got was Ebisu ink. I just love that little bottle. I think that's why I got this, because the suggested ink was more of like a sailor ink bottle, very square. And this little shoebox is something that I don't have in my collection. So now I'm not um, kicking myself too much now. It's a cute little yellow, so it'll go with the ink, the pen. I mean, there's a little bit of literature. This this color was launched as first anniversary of BUNGUBOX store and is a gold color of Ebisu, the god of wealth. It wishes everyone's good fortune. That's cute. It's in English and Japanese. That's awesome. Let's to learn from BUNGUBOX. I like that the box here has a little um cardboard piece that keeps the box in place so it's not gonna move around. Otherwise, like that right there is going to be shifting, but it won't. They took care of that. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'll do a swatch here in a minute. Let's unbox the pen. And so one thing that I appreciate also, oh, I think this is backward. They put the label upside down because the Franklin, that's the F, and it basically should be like that, but the label's like that. Anyway, that's fine. It doesn't matter. And this is a Franklin-Christoph special edition fountain pen, and I got a broad nib on it. So yeah, this is because I suppose Franklin-Christoph ships their pens in their um, white boxes. I do appreciate the fact that BUNGUBOX went a little further and made a special label for the box, just to give it a much personal finish to it. Ooh, oh, this is cool. I kind of wish the little pouch would have been personalized for BUNGUBOX, but that's okay. That's a lot of work. But I love this. This is cool. It looks different to the ones that I have, honestly. I like this little patch here, and the fabric feels super nice. Oh my gosh, look at this pen, you guys. This is beautiful. So this is the name of this pen. If I was making some notes here. Um, this is a Franklin-Christoph Model 03, which I think I have one or two more. I was a big fan of the Model 45, which is a shorter little guy. But now they discontinued the model and they came out with an improved, let's say, model of the 45. But this is the Model 03, and it is inspired by a very popular Japanese snack, which is a frozen tangerine. And no, frozen mandarin, not tangerine. And I like the sir. I was reading more on the website, and it said that the mandarin, when it's frozen, the outer layer creates this white frosted look on it on the peel. So you can see that here, that inspiration of that frostedness. Um, and then of course the color of the mandarin, and it's got a maquille mandarin finial, which is just super cool. Now, one thing I'm noticing right now is that it comes with a converter. And I was surprised because on the pictures online on BUNGUBOX, it actually did not show a converter. And again, I didn't read it because it was all in Japanese. Um, so I was expecting to have to eyedropper the pen, which for those who may not know, eyedroppering a pen means that you fill this barrel with ink and then you close it with the section, and you can see the ink just sloshing around. Um, and that would be an eyedropper pen. But there is a converter. Now, one thing I did like about the pictures was that they showed this pen as an eyedropper pen. So now I just wonder if I do want to do that. It'll be more exciting, of course. Very adventurous on my side. I think I've only eyedroppered one pen, and it was my Mayfair Naria pen because it is meant to be eyedroppered. But this is also meant to be eyedroppered, right? So, um, I don't know. Let me swatch the ink first, and we'll see if I venture out. Which, by the way, I'm gonna be using this little 3D printed ice cream cone from Kaleidocraft, which I just purchased at the St. Louis Pen Show. Oh, and also, let's see what else is here. Comes with two little cartridges, which is black and blue. I don't like those because they're very uninspiring, the colors. Now let's see. Little Franklin-Christoph cards. I don't recognize that signature, so I'm not sure who that is. So let's put this back in here for now. And again, I do like the fact that this is labeled with what it is, because when I get too many Franklin-Christoph pens, they are all just white boxes, and I don't like, you kind of lose track of what box came, or what pen came in what in what box, which that's okay. But for me, I like to keep things together. But anyway, that's just another discussion for like OCD people or whatever. Little coffee break. Okay, and I'm just gonna maybe put the pen right here so we can look at it together while I'm swatching. And I will be using, so this is another Kaleidocraft purchase from the St. Louis Pen Show. They had this super cool 3D printed dip pen, and I just put a little kakimori um, nib with it. So let's do a little swatch of our pen, of our ink. This is the BUNGUBOX Ebisu. And again, it's just a super cool bottle. Now that little nib is clean as far as I remember. So, but just look at that. It's just like, I wonder, I think it'll go really well with the finial, so I'm not too concerned about it. But I think I do wish I would have gotten the. Oh yes, this is nice. I don't need to be dipping my pen so much, but I just want a juicy letter. So this is BUNGUBOX Ebisu ink. But I do want to make sure I have enough ink. Yeah, that's nice. That's a beautiful color. And I'm going to put this aside for now. And you know what? Let's venture out. Let's do this thing, friends. Let's eyedropper my pen. I'm going to put that here. I'm going to move my little ice cream cone a little closer to me. And then this is why I was pretty happy that I saw in the package, which is silicone grease. Because I was thinking I was going to have to get out of my seat to look for some so that I can fill my pen. But otherwise, I wouldn't. I would just show you the pen, and this is where the video would have ended. Uh, I love this bottle so much. This is just desk jewelry. So okay, one thing about, and I don't think I have some sort of applicator, so I'm just gonna use like the back of a brush. And what you are supposed to do, I think we're supposed to put silicone grease here, but I'll also put some in the nib section because my Mayfair Naria has the silicone grease here. I don't think it would hurt. Whatever. I don't think it'll affect the ink, so I think we'll be okay. I mean, people do it, so. But, you know, I'll ask around after I finish my video, and I will put a disclaimer of what to do and what not to do. Just because I don't want you to do something you're not supposed to be doing. So, okay, I put that here. I really should get some sort of like, okay. Okay, it looks like I didn't get it on that section or whatever outside of the nib. So, yeah, I'm gonna, I think I'm just gonna do it here. And it's interesting to me how that does not affect the ink. So I'm gonna put it, I put it on the little pen rest for now. Put it here just so I could continue inking up my pen. And now what I'm gonna do is put this little barrel in here and then use a little handy dandy pipette so that I can get some ink out of the ink bottle and into the barrel of my pen. I feel like such a little scientist right now. I think that should be enough, but oh yeah, I think that's enough. I think that's more than enough, honestly, but so yeah, I poured some back out. And I found a little napkin to clean my... And there is my eyedropper pen. Look at, the satisfaction of seeing the ink in the barrel like that. So I'm gonna cap it for now so I can let the ink start flowing. I don't think, yeah, my pen does not fit in my little, because of the clip, it just won't fit here anymore, but that's okay. So I'm gonna put it on this little guy just while I cap my ink. Cue box again. And let's see, are we ready to write? Look at that. So good. I don't see any accidents, so but it's still a little, I still feel a little silicone grease here, so we're gonna clean that a little bit more. I definitely could have used, I mean, I left enough space, but that's all right. Okay, it's not ready yet. Now, something I remembered is that because I just want to keep this moving, Um, Something that'll help your pen start writing is if you dip your nib, this little guy, in the ink, and that'll help things move along. So I'm just gonna do that for now. Um, some other times when I have a little bit more time, I would want to wait until the ink starts to naturally flow toward the nib so I can write. So, and I think you can, yeah, you can post the pen, but it just makes it a little bit too long, probably, in my opinion. Um, this is fine. And then I like to keep my cap in front of me for some reason. So there's that. So this is the Franklin-Christoph with BUNGUBOX. And I don't know the name of the pen because there is a kanji and all I see is something something Mikan. So I'm just gonna put Mikan. Uh, and this is like the FC03 Mikan broad. This is a broad nib, nice little juicy nib. And the ink is Ebisu ink. I'm not mad at my little pairing here. I think online they had more of an orangey color, but this little golden, like toasty golden color is not bad at all with it. It almost goes with the little finial a little bit. So, yeah, friends. So that's my little BUNGUBOX pen. This is the first time I've purchased directly from them. Check it out. If like, don't be scared of buying overseas. Maybe just do a little bit of research to see if they do ship to the US. But BUNGUBOX was a pretty easy transaction, and again, I had my items in less than 5 days. So anyway, friends, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Should I have gone with an orange ink? I think I may go back and like buy that other ink because it's just cute. But anyway, friends, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you again next time. Bye bye.